What is the deal, everybody? What is the deal? What is the deal? Salutations to the nation. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Primos, what's the deal? Sean Johnson, what is the deal? Graham Cam, what is the deal? Had to take a little break yesterday, man. Take a little break, man. Had to take a little break, man. But yo, we in full effect here. We need a little more love in the room. We need a little more love in the room, y'all. Yo, this is an embarrassing display. I have 20 people. What the hell is going on in here? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Now, I know what it is, y'all. I just decided to go live today, man. At first, I wasn't going to go live today. I was a little tired, bro. But you know what, man? I said, you know what the hell with it, man? I got toothpaste on my fucking arm, too. It's gross. What's good with y'all, man? Once again, it's on. Y'all already know. Drink my 5-hour energy. It's time to get with it. It's time to get with it. My dog, Raider Primos. Wasted got the beard coming in. Not on Doc's level. Look, man. Brother, I've never really been able to grow a respectable beard, bro. This is a monumental occasion for me, dog. I've always been very baby-faced. Never been able to, yo. My dog, the legend, Raider John, is in a place. Hey, Raider John, bro, I saw you had went live today. I'm going to go back and watch it, bro. I always watch you. I had my hands tied at work, bro. I wanted to pull up in a place to be, my dog. Definitely wanted to pull up and show you support. I'm going to go back and watch it, my dude. Definitely, yo. But what is the deal, my dog? Raider Lux, what's up? Bench and Carvey losing at halftime. I woke up choosing violence. Violencia. It's always violence, bro. Elmatic, my dog, man. Darth Raider Prime. What's up, Darth Raider Prime? Where you been, man? Raider Jengalang. What's the deal, bro? My man, Big Mike, man. What is the deal? Tubby Chili, what's up, dog? Get wasted with your brother wasted. And y'all know what I always say. Make sure you pay that tab. What is the deal? D Menace, salute, dog. What it is. Yo, what up? Myzen Blue Raider, what is the deal? Where you been, dog? Man, listen, it's like a reunion up in here, man. Some people I haven't seen in a while. Joe Nation, what up? Charlie Wigfall, what it is? Phil Romero, what it is? You're here to see Groove. Oh, man, see, man, y'all make me don't even, see, it makes me not want to do Groove, man. Y'all turning me to a wind-up toy, man. What's up, man? Salutations, LC. Robert Cisneros, bro, I'm irritated with Waller. Listen, the resident meathead of Raider Nation has spoken. If he's irritated, I'm irritated. We're all irritated. Rob, I might have to send you out there to go lay off the smack of down on Darren Waller, brother. We got to talk about some of the shit that he was talking, brother. But it's all good. Jeremiah Hernandez, system rebuild, we going to be okay. Yeah, I tend to feel that way, Jeremiah. We're going to get into that real soon. My dog, Ken Williams. What up, Ken? Salute, my brother. I watch you all the time and never comment. But today I must acknowledge you are the way from Andystown, Oakland, California, Raiders. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you for commenting, bro, and supporting my dog. Yo, thank you. Don't make this your last time supporting, bro. Appreciate you, my dude. Yo, we got 64 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted, man. What is going on in here today, man? What is going on? 64, this is a shameful display up in this place. The hell is going on, man? Press that. Yeah, that's right, yo. Digital Prez. What is the deal, yo? Tyler Raider, all love and respect. You already know, my dog. Raider Geo, what is up? Rob, yes. Definitely makes me miss Zach Miller. Zach Miller was a guy. He was a beast, bro. Stu, what's up, bro? Yo, Raider legend. My dog, Stu Schwiegert, is in the place to be. 67 in the room. Stu is in the place. So, all right, y'all, let's get to it, right? Got a few things we need to unpack, yo. So, now, Darren Waller, y'all. And before we get into it, yo, y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see what I just said. Raiders, Jaguars. This game is really, and we've been saying this all season. We keep saying, yo, this is the make or break game of the season. This game right here is really the line of demarcation for the rest of the season, bro. Because to be quite honest with you, if we lose this game, relevancy for the rest of the season as far as this season kind of goes out the window. So right now, you as fans in chat, I want y'all to participate, man. What do you guys see for the Raiders going forward if we lose this game? I'm gonna be a glass half empty guy today. If we lose this game, what do you guys see for the Raiders? And what do you guys want to see going forward if the Raiders do not win this game? What do you guys want to see the plan of attack? We got over 75 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted. My dog, Daniel Malero. We need Waller to come back. He will help open up Adams. Yeah, he will, man. But when he comes back and he opens up Adams, will he catch the goddamn ball, Daniel Malero? That's the question, right? My dog, Oxnard Raider. Raiders, my dog, man. My dog Stu saying wankster Waller. Yeah, definitely, man. He is definitely a wankster, bro. Hey, Stu, and thank you for the $2 holler, man. I appreciate that, my dog. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, dog. This dictates the near future of this team. Yes, it does, bro. Because look, man, I think from my perspective, in my humble opinion, if we win this game, we're 3-5. We have some winnable games. We can try to fight back towards 500. We can fight back towards trying to kind of creep in because the rest of the AFC has been kind of pedestrian. It's been very pedestrian, to be quite honest with you. And a sneaky playoff, bro, to be quite honest with you, doesn't really rock my world. Like us getting to the playoffs last year didn't really rock my world. It kind of looks good on the resume of certain people, but that shit doesn't rock my world, man. I want sustained excellence here in Oakland. I keep saying Oakland, bro. It's forever Oakland for me. I'm sorry, man. Forgive my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always Oakland for me, right? But I want sustained excellence here in Las Vegas, man. I want this team forevermore to be competitive. I want us to always be in the conversation, and I want a program that's being built that's always in the conversation to compete for a Super Bowl and possibly win a few, right? So for me, sneaking in isn't good enough. It'll be great. It'll keep me engaged, but I would much rather trade a season for us to build towards something special. You know what I mean? So for me, this season, I have no problem with us going out there trying to win. And if we don't win this game, us seeing what we have in some of the younger players on this roster and kind of like seeing who we're going to keep going forward. And not tanking, but sacrificing playing time for people who might be better for some of the younger guys. I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at. Bench Carr, put him on IR, ride it out with Stidham so we can see if he's a bridge QB. Raider Lux, I really don't think that Jarrett Stidham is a bridge QB, man. I think at the very best you can hope for from Jarrett Stidham is for him to be a serviceable backup. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Raider Lux, no tanking. I grew up in Oxnard, California, at Oxnard Raider. That's what it is. Graham Cam. I want to see that 26-year-old QB out of Tennessee. Yeah. That kid's nice, man. That kid's nice. I don't want to see him be a first-round pick. I would love to see him in the second or third round. Spider Mac, Bryce Young. Yo, bro, I'm not really that high on Bryce Young, bro. I'm really not. He's small. I really don't like Bryce Young, bro. I'm not a big Bryce Young guy, bro. I don't think they will do nothing if they lose. They're sticking to the process. Now, see, the thing is this. What is the actual process, bro? I think the process kind of changes based off of how much they win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get on this trajectory of just loss after loss after loss, I mean, you gotta, even for the fan base, from our perspective, you gotta try something different. You can't just, roll it out there and keep doing the same thing. We got over 100 in the room. Get wasted with your brother Wasted, man. Same here. I want a dynasty. That's what I want too, bro. But we got to get the first one, right? My brother, Big Mike. I don't think there's much we can change from a GM perspective. You're doing some serious evaluating for who will be here next season while McDaniels continues to try to establish the system's cohesion. Now, see, from a GM's perspective, I think there's a lot of things that could be done in season, right? I think with some of the younger players, the Neil Farrells of the world, the Matthew Butlers of the world, I think that you can evaluate them further the more snaps they get. Reps, reps, reps. Now, if you're in a situation where you're 500 or you're above 500 and you're fighting for playoff position, those guys might not get as many snaps because they are younger players and you're going to play guys that are probably just a little bit better than them. But if you're in a situation where you're sub 500 and you know you're kind of out of it, then you're going to take that vet player and you're going to push him to the back burner and kind of feature that younger guy because you want to see what you have moving forward. If that guy's a guy that you can depend on moving forward, is that a guy that you can red circle and say he's a guy that we can depend on? We know that we don't have to expend high ass draft capital because this is a guy that we can kind of feature next year. If we win, keep fighting. If we lose, play the guys we haven't seen. And that's pretty much the point I'm making, Phil Romero. Thank you for the comment. My brother, Hammer, I'm in the place to be, as you always are, my brother. Yes. Yes, sir, my dog, Ken Williams. Wasted. First, we have to learn Mandarin, obviously. We can't win consistently until we can execute the playbook. And see, bro, I've heard from several of these players and pressers, even from Devontae Adams, a guy who's a longtime pro Hall of Fame level talent, that this system is very, very complex, bro. It is very complex. And like you said, they said it's like learning Mandarin. So that's a piece of this too, right? So I don't want to see a complete roster overhaul. But what I want to see is that I want to see players who fit into whatever scheme they're trying to run. Because the one thing I don't want to hear next year is scheme. I don't want to hear that shit next year. I really, really, really don't, man. Giovanni B, what it is? We the people. What's up, bro? Sergio Sandoval lied to me. Are the Raiders going to win? Sergio, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know. You're wasted. I try. Look, I love my Raiders. I try to be fair. The Jaguars are a talented football team on paper. They really are. They're a very, very talented football team on paper. They got a good coach. No game is a gimme to us at this point. No game is a gimme to us. And playing in that early time slot on the East Coast, even though we're not traveling and we stayed in the Eastern time zone, might be a benefit to the Raiders. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can get it together. And hopefully we can get it together, man. But this team is reeling. You know, you're hearing, things about this Derek Carr injury. Now, I'm hearing a lot of things about this Derek Carr injury, man. And some of it to me seems to be things that I mean, look, and I'm not going to get on a car bashing parade, but a lot of this seems to be another crutch to save the perception of who Derek Carr is as a player. And it kind of bothers me. It's like, why is that coming out now? So it's like, if you're hurt, then be hurt and do not play. If you're going to play, then keep it to yourself. But I don't want to hear this built-in excuse anymore, man. Seriously, I don't want to hear it, man. That's a fair assessment. I said last Sunday on your show, reps for young guys build confidence, which you can equate to a solid performance. And that's a factory, Big Mike. I appreciate you, my dog. Put McDaniels and Graham in the skybox to call plays. Let Coach Pierce and Coach Ryan be the voices for the defense of the sideline. Oh, man, that'd be something, bro. That'd be something, bro. But you know what? You got to get a feel from that sideline, man. I think that'd be a hard sell for those guys, Graham Cam. That'd be a hard sell for those guys. Don't you think they should dumb the system down during the first season with McDaniels? Air Smash, if I were coaching, I would do that. But then there's another caveat of that too, where they feel like, yo, if you're the right player for our team, you should be able to kind of inhale this information fast enough. That's the kind of player we're looking for, right? But see, I think with Josh McDaniel and these guys, man, I think what they don't realize is that There is a culture thing that the New England Patriots had that started at the top of the organization, right? And it started not with the coaches. It started with a certain player, and his number is number 12, and his name is Tom Brady. And when you have a player like that, that is like that, and that is so maniacal about the way he prepares and is so revered like that. And then you had other players on that roster over the years, the Richard Seymours of the world, and just the Ty Laws of the world, and then having Darrell Reeves there, and even though Darrell Reeves is a Jet, but just the players that have come through and played for the New England Patriots over the years, man. It is easy for you to have a culture where people have bought in and people can learn and people can inhale this information, bro. And then they've had continuity too. It's easier to have a roster buy-in when you got probably three-quarters of the roster that was there the previous 4 or 5 years too. So I just think that what McDaniels and these guys are doing is they're coming in, they're building the groundwork of their program. I think that's why, Coach McDaniels, David Ziegler, and the owner are all lock and step together. And this year is the foundation. They're just building it. And they're going to go next year and they're going to bring players in and they're going to keep guys from this year and they're going to just keep doing it like that. And then before you know it, they're going to have longtime Raiders that are here and they're going to have the Raider way, the Raider system. And they're going to have guys that are going to fall right in line to what they're doing. So it'll be easier for them to teach their system when they have more guys that understand what's going on. I think it's a little harder when you don't have as many guys that understand what's going on. I don't buy that bullshit. Scheme this, scheme that. You can only be so much different from the rest of them. See, we the people, I don't know, man, because when you come in and you do something verbiage wise that's totally different, and you have a whole entire team that was used to something that was completely different, bro. And you got to realize something about John Gruden, man. John Gruden was teaching something that was kind of from the Stone Ages. His concepts and everything, I think that has a lot to do with it too. John Gruden was a brilliant offensive mind, but he was a brilliant offensive mind in like the 90s and the early 2000s. He kind of was getting reacclimated to modern football, right? There's a lot of stuff that John Gruden was running that a lot of people used to be like, man, this is old school football. Just even the way they used to call plays, it was just too long. And now we're coming in and they're doing things that are simplifying things. It's another way to look at the game. So I think that has a lot to do with it. I think the stark difference between what Gru was doing and what Josh McDaniels does is really where we're kind of bumping heads a little bit here. I think had, you going from what's being run in, say, for instance, like Seattle and then you bring a Josh McDaniels in, I don't think the learning curve would be as steep. Or you say, for instance, McVay, like if McVay was here, one of his disciples, I think the learning curve wouldn't be as steep. I just think what Gru was running is a little different, and it was just the verbiage and the way they do things was like kind of something from the past. I think that's kind of where we're running into the disconnect. And that's my personal assessment, man. T Money. Chad Johnson talked about how hard the system was when he was in New England. I mean, Chad Johnson is a guy, man, who needed TJ Houshmandzadeh to tell him where to line up too, T Money. So you can kind of take that with a grain of salt. Chad Johnson is no football savant when it comes to the X's and O's of the game, to be quite honest with you, bro. We have room for one loss, maybe two for the rest of the season. Yeah, Mike, and that's wishful thinking, bro. That's wishful thinking, man. So for me, man, it's just about taking it one game at a time. And playoffs is like a pipe dream to me, man. Like I can't get into a space in my mind where I can think playoffs until they legitimately string off like 3 to 4 wins in a row. If they can't do that, I don't even, it's a week to week situation for me at this point, yo. My dog KJ Hendricks, where you been, dog? What's the deal? As DRS, our interior line can't stop the run game, and Etienne is too talented for us to be called favorites. Hey, man, that's your assessment, brother. That's your assessment. I can't argue with that. What is this? The Zay Jones revenge game? Zay Jones about to have 200 yards, 3 Come on, get out of here. Zay Jones ain't had that his whole career, bro. Come on, every game should be a gimme with this talent. But yo, dog, when you say that, man, like where does that talent lie, right? And then when we talk about talent, we're looking at the most crucial position on the field. Derek Carr has taken a stark step back as far as his production goes. Derek Carr is not the player that he once was. And sometimes the trap door falls out on a player in 1 year. I think that Derek Carr has been regressing slowly in the last 2 years. I do. A lot of people say he played great, but I think he's been regressing, man. And I think we're seeing it in real time. Yeah, Carr didn't show he showed up physically. I'll say that. Only scheme that's obviously different is Andy Reid and Bill. Even then, they run similar schemes to other coaches. Yeah, we the people. Yeah, no, and I get it. I mean, I think Groove stuff was a lot. I think Groove stuff, the way that they used to get the plays out, I think Groove stuff was very, very antiquated, and it was stuff that just other people in the NFL just didn't do anymore, bro. I think you got to kind of go back and look at that, my brother. His mental was not there. Yeah, man. He got the fucking the Sonic rings knocked out of him. My dog, Kenny's in the place. Kenny, where you been, bro? Where you been? Where you been? James Gravely, what up? Wait a minute, hold up. Let me see something here. Yo, guys, my bad for the silence. Giovanni, I just missed something. My dog. Hold on, I just missed something. My dog is in the place, man. Wait, what my dog at up in here, man? I just saw my dog Sultan in the place, man. Wait a minute. Sultan Mir Podcast. My dog, we the people. Sultan Mir, what up, bro? Thank you for pulling up and supporting your brother Waste. We got 160 in the room. These numbers are atrocious. I haven't had 160 in the room since I first started, man. Where the hell is everyone at today, man? The avocado game is in full effect. Ruben Russ, what is the deal? So we played well versus the Chiefs and then like crap versus the Saints. We were out coached. Ruben Russ, listen, man. Be that as it may, right? You guys gotta look at this in a more abstract view, man. You can't just say it's one or the other, bro. Like we gotta look at this thing way, 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 way more abstract than this, bro. It's not just one or the other, brother. It's a very, very, very abstract thing. Sometimes it's you're being outcoached. Sometimes it's bad play calling. Sometimes it's bad quarterback play. Sometimes it's the defense. Sometimes it's just up front. But for the most part, right, the glaring thing that needs to change is that the trigger man, whether it's a bad play call or whatever, needs to execute. The offense needs to execute. You know, you get apologists, you get like Kurt Warner, he'll go in there and say how Derek didn't have anywhere to go and all this shit. Yeah, cool, whatever, man. They do this shit every year with this guy, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to get into the car bashing shit, but I've never seen anybody do this shit anywhere else in the media, bro. And they do this shit on NFL Network because his brother works there. I don't see them do this shit with anybody else. When Lamar Jackson have a bad game, where's the fucking apology tapes there? Where are they, bro? Where are they? I don't see them. And these guys, you got guys all around the league who've done a lot more than this motherfucker has, bro. This dude been here 9 years. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no tapes and all of these little nuanced ways where the football nerds know more than we do. And this is why and all that. Fuck that. I want production. I want better fucking execution. Just like John Gruden said. F it. This offense is a complex. I saw year after year of TB12 check down the ball to the back and occasionally make big plays here. And there's the system with its bullshit trick plays and silliness. Miguel Ruiz couldn't have said it better myself, yo. Cars falling off a cliff. Darth Vader Prime was popping. What I missed? You ain't missed much, bro. But we got it rolling up in here. Raider Nation Unlimited is in the place. Bro, all right, so what we got? Oh, my dog, Mo, what's the deal, Mo? Where you been, Mo? Shout out to you, Mo. Mo, what's the deal, bro? Mo, man, you gotta hit your brother, man. What's good with you, man? Ain't heard from you in a while, my dog. Good to see you, dog. Damn, man, made my day, Mo. Good seeing you up in the place to be, man. Frank, what's up? Salute, salute, salute. No apologies. Derek Carr hasn't played well. It's okay to say that. But see, and it's crazy, Mo. It's funny, man. Look, over the years, and I said this, man, when Derek came here, when Derek came to this team, bro, and I think there's a few things that we gotta broach here. And I'm gonna say this, man. When Derek was drafted by the Raiders, man, there were a lot of us that were not old enough to remember when Kenny Stabler was drafted by the Raiders, right? Even even freaking say for instance when Jim Plunkett was brought here, right? I don't remember that. Like I remember the Super Bowl 1984, but I was very very little. I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? That's the first Super Bowl I remember. Rich Gannon wasn't like he was here. He won an MVP here. He got us to a Super Bowl, but Rich Gannon was not our guy. I remember Rich Gannon playing for the Minnesota Vikings and playing for the Chiefs. He wasn't our guy. Derek Carr was the one, bro. I thought he was the one when he came here. The way he came into the league, man, him, going up there in the third preseason game and beating Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, him at his first game in MetLife Stadium, I was there against the Jets, him throwing touchdowns and him almost pulling that game off, and all of the exciting games and the comeback wins and stuff. I just thought we were watching the beginning of something very, very special. And his personality and what kind of man he is, like it's very, very hard to not like Derek Carr. And he's just the kind of guy that you root for. He's the guy that you want to win. And we all wanted him to win. We all wanted that, man. I still do. But the thing about it is, it's a lot. It just gets to the point where, what are we doing here? It's been 9 years, and I think for him, for the organization, it's time. The best thing for everyone is that we move on from this. No matter what happens at the end of the season, short of him going to the Super Bowl, it's time. It is no bashing him. He has not played well, and there is no other trap door for us to walk down. Yes, the line at times hasn't played well, but this line is not really that bad. So I don't want to hear anything else. We've given him everything we can give him. He has a myriad of weapons. He has Pro Bowlers and all over the place. He's a Hall of Fame wide receiver, man. He has one of the better tight ends in football who's currently not playing. I'll give you that. One of the better running backs in football, probably the top 3 running back in football playing right now. Slot receivers. Mac Hollins is balling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has enough. There are a lot of people with a lot less. The cult-like following and the excuse makers, to me, it turns guys who look at him in an objective manner, it turns people, and it makes them really, really upset, because it's like, dude, I know what I'm looking at. I've watched this game a long time. You can't sit up here and tell me that this guy's playing well and it's everyone else's fault. And that's the problem, dude. And Mo, I appreciate what you wrote. I appreciate it, because we got to keep it honest here, bro. Are we watching football or are we not? Do we want the Raiders to win, or are we rooting for a player? And I never, ever, ever get on a Carr bashing thing, because it's all about the shield. If he plays well this week, I'm going to ride out with him, bro. But it's all about this for me, bro. That's what it's about for me, man. It's not about anything else but that, my bro. Richard Tavares, y'all see the breakdown for Warner? DC is panicking, get rid of the ball too fast, not letting plays develop, constant overthrows because he feels pressure and won't take open shots downfield. That's right. Big Mo in the place. Wasted. Regardless of how long it's been, you are my guy. Salute. My dog. You already know, Mo. You already know. You always be my guy, bro. Appreciate you, my dog. What should elevate Tim Tebow? What kind of QB he was? Tim Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. Wait. Carr sucks, and every QB that plays us looks like Mahomes and Josh Allen combined. Oh man, y'all and see now y'all going into a place where we can't go, man. Don't do that, bro. Robert Cunningham, I put 500 on a prop bet that the Jags will have more time possession than us. I got no faith in Carr sustaining the drive this year. Wow, bro. Orlando Padilla, I remember the snake. I was born in 1890. Yo, salute to you, bro. Being over 200 years old, my dog. Salute to you. Yo, my dog. Derek Carr's complacent with his job. There's no one to challenge him. And that's the problem. Remember when if we lost, we would be high enough to choose Kyler Murray and he played his heart out? Yeah, I remember that, bro. I definitely remember that. He's all those things with yet another head coach and assistant. I'm just saying it's right, Raider Dane. That is right, yo. Hold on. Raider Circus Raider. Carr's the reason I got into football and the Raiders. I was a young fan in the Raiders house, but all I knew were consecutive loser seasons. I love DC for everything he's done, but it's time to move on. That's what's up, man. Facts, Wasted. I want to win too, damn it. That's what's up, brother. Jamal Williams, the Colts moved on for Peyton Manning. The Ravens moved on from Joe Flacco. The 49ers moved on for Steve Young. The Raider fans are scared to move on for Carr. Shake my head. And Jamal Williams. And listen, bro, I told you, I live in the New York, New Jersey. And thank you for the 499 super chat. We got over 205 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted. Guys, I live in the New York, New Jersey area, bro. The New York Giants fans were trying to burn Eli Manning at the stake. And he was a two-time Super Bowl MVP and Super Bowl winner. Top 5 in passing touchdowns and yards and all of that stuff. Yes. Went to the playoffs mad times, and they ran him out of here like a dog. It's shameful, bro. We got to demand more. We got to demand more. And I'm glad that people have gotten on the train to where they are demanding more from Darren Waller. Because I was the first one of the first ones to say, listen, yo, this Darren Waller missing training camp, Darren Waller making rap records, them giving Darren Waller a deal with 2 years left on his deal because he's doing a holding, he's doing his passive aggressive nonsense with Clutch Sports. To me, that ain't it. I wouldn't give him anything. To me, I wish they would have took the approach that John Gruden took with Khalil Mack. That's what I wish they would have did, to be quite honest with you. And to me, I love what's happening this season because I hope that Darren Waller can kind of salvage his trade value, and I hope the Raiders trade him at the end of the season. I really, really do. And I've been watching long enough that I'm tired of watching us make it when we do make it to the playoffs, to the wild card, and not doing jack-ish because we're always full of excuses. Sinister Rain, that's a fact, bro. When Mariota came in for him versus the Chargers and seeing what he did, he knew he couldn't miss any more games because he would have had his starting position. We the people, you right, bro. I remember when Mariota threw that touchdown, that strike in the corner of the end zone, bro. I said, oh shit, we got something here, boy. Leroy Ali, I just left Ruth Chris and Short Hills. Oh, yeah, right there on Morris Ave? Yeah. Hey, man, why you ain't hit me, bro? Could have bought me a steak, bro. DC seems to happy feet. His feet aren't happy. They're ecstatic. LOL, nice, bro. You get the email. Well, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Wasted. Carr plays scared football. You can clearly see it's a must change moving forward, bro. All right, here we go. What more excuses could anyone actually have for mediocrity that we watch year in and year out and make excuses for because that's all it is when it comes in with positivity and excuses. That's facts, bro. Where them Carr lovers at? I don't know. That's why I called BS when Dave Ziegler said Carr's done a good job and couldn't take his press conference seriously after that. But see, Mo, you know what it is with David Ziegler, bro. When I see David Ziegler, man, I see a guy that reminds me of like a he reminds me of a car salesman, bro. He reminds me of like he reminds me of a guy in finance. He reminds me of a guy that understands the art of the deal. So I don't think that David Ziegler is ever going to go into one of these press conferences and tell anyone what's really going on. I think that David Ziegler's mindset is to go in there and to kind of keep his assets, because he's looking at these players as assets. He's going to keep their value up. You know, we all know that Derek Carr really is untradeable at this point. And I know people are going to say, "Oh, you crazy, wasted." What do you mean? Because people, but Derek Carr at this point in the game, right, having a freaking a non-trade clause in his contract is untradeable. He's untradeable because there's not a team in the National Football League that's bad that he's going to sign off on to go to, right? And then those teams that are bad, why would they want Derek when they can go out and draft their own young quarterback? Why would they want a quarterback with this baggage? Like there's not a team that's a quarterback away that's going to look at Carr as their answer because he's leaving a talented football team that is careening off the cliff right now. So he can't say that he's leaving a team where like with Matthew Stafford, where he was in a situation where it's like, oh, it's no talent and this, that, and the third. And, that's not the situation here. He has a lot of talent around him. So it's not it's not congruent here. I think that, if say, for instance, all right, the Commanders, why would they trade for Derek Carr? They pretty much have Derek Carr now. They have Carson Wentz. Right? So you're not going to pay what you're going to have to pay Derek Carr next year. He's going to be making damn near $40 million next year, right? So you're not going to pay for that kind of mediocrity. So the only out in this Carr situation for us is to just cut him. We're going to cut him, bro. And I think David Ziegler and Josh McDaniels and them learning from the Bill Belichick school of thought is just deflection. It's all deflect. It's all bullshit. It's just that they have more charisma than Bill. So David Ziegler going and saying what he said was Bill's way of saying, we're on to Jacksonville. We're on to Jacksonville. That's their way. Oh, no, he's playing well. That's their more charismatic way of saying we're on to Jacksonville, Mo. That's just what I feel. I feel they're going to give you a whole lot of nothing. That's what I think. My dog, Rated Dame, man, thank you for the $5 super sticker, my brother. Appreciate you, my dog. Appreciate you. Yo, wait a minute. Do we have a new member to the channel? Do we have a new member to the Wasted Talent Army? Oh, my dog, Sultan Mir joined the Wasted Talent Army. Yo, bro, you ain't have to do that, bro. Come on now, dog. Oh, man, you my dog in real life, man. You tweaking, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, dog. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that, dog. Wait, did I miss something, guys? I'm up here running my mouth. Wait, the NFL has evolved. He ain't the one. And that's a fact. He ain't the one, bro. The NFL definitely has evolved. My dog, Ruben Russ, I thought Renfro would continue to eat in his offense. I've never seen him run the Edelman routes. See, this is the thing, man. I don't know, man, because I don't think Hunter Renfro is as talented as Julian Edelman, bro. And I never did. Hunter Renfro isn't that fast. Like Hunter Renfro, like everybody just looks at Hunter Renfro. They're like, oh, he's gonna play like Julian Edelman or he's gonna play like Wes Welker. And I don't think Hunter Renfro's as talented as them. I just don't, man. These guys are a lot faster than Hunter Renfro, man. I know y'all gonna, skewer me for that. I don't believe it, bro. I don't. Let me go down here, bro. What we got here? Big Mike. Ziegler is trying to upsell a 2006 Ford Focus when he talk about DC. Zig is doing his job. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. All Dave Ziegler had to do was say, we're going to get better. The tape and the film is out there. You can't lie when the evidence is out there. And Mo, look, and I get it, right? But look, man, we all got guys that are right here at a baseline level, man. These guys are new. So I think he's going to take his lumps with this. I think he's going to take his lumps in the media. He's going to take his lumps from the nation. He's going to learn. But I just think that these guys, man, they're so used to being in a situation where they don't really have to talk. They don't have to be the face of the media. They don't have to be the face of their team. They've been able to kind of do their jobs in anonymity, bro, and they're learning on the fly. And I could tell with Josh McDaniels, when them lights is on him, he's not responding in a way where he's a guy that's used to taking those daggers. Bill has always done that. And with Zeke has always been a guy who, yeah, he was the GM, but he didn't have to talk. Belichick was the guy doing all the talking. And when Belichick talked, you didn't get much. Belichick he's built up enough currency, social currency to not say shit. Nobody, nobody's gonna press Bill Belichick with all his rings to say anything. He's the greatest coach pretty much of all time. Yeah, we're on to Jacksonville. But Bill, yeah, whatever. So Zeke and them are gonna learn. You know what I mean? Because Mo, if they were in New York, they would have destroyed David Ziegler for that press conference, bro. But they're lucky that they're in Vegas and that this is a new sports town, and that you know there's still a love affair with what's going on with them. They're in the honeymoon phase. So yeah, for me, me being an old, grizzled, pissed off Raider fan, it pissed me off. But I understand what they're doing and they're getting away with it. For us, it's not flying though. If Carr doesn't wake up, Zieg will be a car salesman. I think Zieg is gonna be a freaking car repossessor, man. He's gonna take that dude, he's gonna junk that car, man. I can see a trade to Tampa Bay or Seattle, a team like that. Of course, and see, I don't, man. I think that a guy like Todd Bowles, if he's still a head coach in Tampa Bay, he's definitely gonna try to draft his quarterback, or the kid that they got behind Brady is a guy that they're probably gonna depend on. And Seattle is definitely in the market to draft their quarterback. Like, what makes Geno, like, at this point, I think Geno Smith's a better option than Derek Carr at this point. Geno Smith's playing very, very well for them. I wouldn't bring Derek Carr in his big contract the way Geno Smith is playing. I mean, that's just me. I wouldn't. They're making Carr look bad on purpose because there's a clause that after this year, they can move on for Carr without a cap hit. They don't have to make him look bad to cut him, bro. They could just cut him. They don't have to. They don't. There's not this conspiracy, bro. If they don't feel like he's the one, they can cut him. They put that in there. It is what it is. They could just cut Derek. They don't have to. That's why I think it's funny when people do that. They could just be like, "Listen, Derek, love you, bro. 9 years," and I think that's one of the reasons why Mark Davis came out and said what he said, that in perpetuity, Josh McDaniels is going to be our coach. So that right there is owner speak for coaches are going to be here. The rest of you mugs might not. You see where his support lies. So we already know what's going to happen. Lou Molina, Devontae Adams is not going anywhere, brother. Like, I don't know why there's this narrative, and I've said this a couple of shows in a row. I hate repeating myself. Devontae Adams wanted to be a Raider. I think Derek Carr being here is a part of that has to do with their friendship. But Devontae Adams grew up a Raider fan, bro. Devontae Adams logistically is closer to his family. His grandparents are able to come to the games. They don't fly. So they're able to drive to the games, they're able to be there. He's able to have them in the suite. It makes more sense for his family, bro. He's in a tax-free state. He doesn't have to live in cold-ass Green Bay. Like, it makes sense for him. This is the first time I've ever seen Devontae Adams, and he's in 2 nationally televised commercials. He's in a bigger market. It's just better for him, bro. He got a Taco Bell commercial, a Tide commercial. It's just better for him. Kareem Sharif, my dog. If you draft a good young QB and bench Carr, he will demand a trade. And see, the thing about it is if they draft a young QB, they're going to get rid of Derek. You cannot have him here. You can't have the shadow and the specter of the guy who's held that job for the last decade here trying to establish a new regime. You just can't. You can't. It's just bad. You can't pay him $40 million or whatever his contract is and try to rebuild the other parts of this team. You can't have 30% of your salary cap tied up in a guy who's not playing. It just doesn't make any sense logistically. At this point, I'm pretty sure Stidham can do better than a goose egg. Yeah, Cali boy. I feel you, bro. But you know what? That's being hyperbolic, right? Let the guy play the season out, win, lose, or draw, and get rid of him 3 days after the Super Bowl, dog. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. Violator, what's up, man? I say there's a Yo, Violator, what's the deal, bro? I say there's a disconnect between the players and the coaches, plus the lack of urgency within the team. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of guys in this team, man, who football's not the first priority. And that's one of the reasons why with Darren Waller, you can see that in real time. It's not like we have to go and pontificate on what Darren Waller's about, what he's doing. We can see it. We can see he's at games. He's making rap records. He's, in no disrespect to him, bro. In the offseason, you do your thing, bro. But it just gets to a point where it's like, yo, when you keep hearing people from the team saying practice habits, coaches say practice habits, practice habits. And then you see what's going on with the team. It's lining up. And then you see a guy like Josh Jacobs, who was upset that he was getting taken out in the Hall of Fame game. Now you see what the problem is. You see what the problem is. You see how Josh Jacobs is playing, right? His practice habits are lining up with his play on the field. So listen, the guys who are going to be here next year, listen, I have no problem with them. You paying all these other guys. I have no problem with Josh Jacobs still being here, bro. Even though I don't think it's going to happen. Robert Land, this New England's Raider-ish ain't working. Carr and team on the field need to take control like last year. F. McDaniels, complicated-ish. Keep it simple. Robert Land, bro, look, man. Thing about it is we don't know whether it works or not. We haven't given this enough time to manifest itself. This is a different roster from last year. This is a different set of circumstances from last year. And if you remember last year, we lost a lot of bad games around this time last year, too. You guys are forgetting the ugly game against the Bears. You're forgetting that ugly loss against the Washington Redskins that we should have never lost. Like, it's a lot of losses. The ugly loss against the Cincinnati Bengals. Like, bro, last season wasn't peaches and creams neither, bro. You know what I mean? We had ebbs and flows and ups and downs last year. Us getting our asses kicked against Kansas City when we went and danced on their field. So we look, we had a lot of things go right for us to make the playoffs last year, guys, and we're forgetting that. And I don't look at last year as this shining achievement. And we've had such a lack of success over the last 20 years that we're taking last year and we're propping it up like it's some great standing achievement. And we need to look backwards, and we shouldn't, because that might have not happened had people not gotten hurt on other teams, and it's all this weird wizardry that had to happen for us to sneak into the playoffs. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, that's not the metric for me, brother. My dog, OC the God, what's good, brother? What is good with you, my dog? Been bad. What it is. Chandler Jones equals Arden Key. Actually, Arden Key is balling, man. I would love this. I've always been against the fact that they got rid of Arden Key. I wish we could have kept him, bro. Name the playbook in 2022. Doesn't require a mobile QB. I don't know about that, Raider Lux. I mean, I think everybody in any playbook in the National Football League, these players are so talented, big, fast, mobile, and hostile. You need somebody that can move, brother. These guys are so talented, bro. You just need somebody that can get out of the way of that pressure. You can't just sit back there like a statue like it's 1985 and just think that you can pick people apart anymore. It just isn't that way anymore. I just want to know, why did we hire McDaniels? Why didn't we just come new? I don't know, my brother. You got to kind of expound a little more on that question, my brother. Darth Vader, Hunter Renfrow needs to go get that Edelman workout plan, shoot up some juice, and get suspended 4 games. Love the guy, but he needs to get bigger. Yeah, man. Listen, Hunter Renfrow, HGH like your life depended on it. Go up to Canada, man. Go over to Germany. Go take a little spring break over there, bro. Come back all juiced up. Go hang out with Triple H or something, brother. Jeremiah Hernandez, I think Carr will be our bridge quarterback next year. I do agree that he's most likely out 2024, 2025 if they don't make the playoffs. I'm hoping Super Bowl run next year. Jeremiah Hernandez, that's wishful thinking, bro. I think he's out next year. Done. He made a mistake there. I think I'm behind, Mo. I think I made a. I forget. Cargos, Devontae DeFile, Lou Molina. No way. There's no way. Yo, Devontae Adams left Aaron Rodgers, bro. He left Aaron Rodgers. What will make you think that he's gonna follow behind Derek Carr? Come on, man. That man is on a Hall of Fame trajectory. He don't care about nobody but what he got going on. Like, so you got friends, right? You got a job. I would assume you do. I would hope you do. Are you leaving just because your best friend leaves your job? No. Nobody does that, man. He's a fucking grown man, dude. I'm missing mad supers. I'm slow. Colton Miller has also regressed. That's a fact, Jamal Williams. I think Colton Miller is just really, he's decent. I don't think he's as good as we make him to be. Cut Carr after season, sign Jimmy G or Brady for a year or 2, draft a QB. Let's build these lines and get some linebackers and cornerbacks. Let's roll. I have no problem with bringing in Jimmy G or any bridge quarterback. Tom Brady is not. I think Tom Brady's done after the season. But I doubt he comes here, brother. Damn, yo, I'm so behind. It's just different. F trade value is no mark of a car. He will be carrying a clipboard on someone's bench, fighting for his NFL life next season. Junk the car. That's right. It's just different. Salute, bro. It's Violator. Salute to Violator. Thank you for pulling up on in the place to be. Yeti Strange Smoker Records. Thank you for the $20 super sticker, bro. My appreciations. Great appreciation for that, my brother. Thank you, dog. Casper Cycles. Kova helped us sneak into the playoffs last year. That is a factory, my brother. My dog. Carr and Adams aren't connected at the hip career-wise. Adam has been a Raider fan. If you're worried about Adams wanting out of Carr goes, don't be. Mo, thank you, bro. Violator. We have to improve our offense and defensive lines. That's a fact. See, Violator, bro, myself, Mo, all of the kind of guys, bro, that have been watching this game for 30, 40 years. Like, bro, football, there's a lot of stuff that's changed about football. There's all these innovative offenses and defenses, all these new things, bro. The one thing that remains true is that the way you build a football team is the first thing you must do is build from the inside out, which means your offense and defensive line have to be stout and solid, and you have to locate the quarterback. And until you do that, you cannot be competitive, bro. And if you watch that Eagles game yesterday, you watch the way they play, you got to be physical, bro. Like, and we haven't had a physical football team in a month of Sundays around here, man. You got to have a stout, dominant defensive and offensive line, man. You got to have a middle linebacker that's hitting people. Like this is what we need, and you cannot have 30% of your cap tied up in a player that's not playing well. Like, if you got 30% of your salary cap tied up in a player that's not playing well, that guy has to cover up deficiencies all over the field. Look how good Patrick Mahomes is, bro. And I hate to bring him up, but look how good that guy is, man. That guy has a bunch of B and B minus receivers looking like all-stars. Yeah, he has a superstar tight end, but man, he has a bunch of flotsam and jetsams and Juju Smith-Schuster who look like a total bum the last few years. He comes with Patrick Mahomes, he's back on the map again. He's like Quincy Jones back on the block. I might have dated myself with that comment, but whatever. Yo, man, I'm telling you, man. Robert Cummins, my dog. We've been losing so long that our fans are blaming proven winners in Ziga and McD for defending a career losing winner. Yeah, it's almost like car dysmorphia, bro. Oh, my dog is in a place. The link is sent. The link is sent, my brother. The link is sent. The link is sent, my brother. I ain't even see that, man. Your boy is slow on the trigger, my brother. Shieldmore. The link is sent. The bat signal is up. The bat signal is up, everybody. You build your roster inside out. You still have to win in the trenches. That's a fact, bro. Trenches, dogs. Yeah, that's right, Violator. That's right. And that's the thing. We've had a team, bro, that has always kind of tried to reinvent the wheel, man, in the last like 10, 15 years, bro. We've had a team that's tried to reinvent the wheel, and we need to get back to basic concepts, basic football, bro. Run the ball, great line, stout offensive defensive lines. That is what wins, man. The Raiders are average to below average up front on both sides of the ball, fundamentally flawed. That's right. And we've got, listen, and that's a fact, man. Bill Gates wasted real talk for a sec. Tank for a QB? No. I don't think you have to tank for a QB, because if you look at some of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League, and shout out to my bro Docs. We're talking on the phone. He said this. The two best quarterbacks in the National Football League weren't slam dunk picks. They weren't the guys who were the number one pick in the draft. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes were not that. You just got to pick the right quarterback. They don't have to be the number one guy. You know, like Patrick Mahomes was, and I said this the other day as well. Patrick Mahomes was taken after Deshaun Watson and after Mitchell Trubisky. You don't really have to tank. You just got to make sure you locate the guy. Violet, I love Mo's analysis too, bro. Mo is a GOAT in this thing right here, bro. Mo is a GOAT in this thing. Definitely a GOAT in this thing. Yo, Docs Docs Hammer is in the chat, y'all. Build your roster inside out. Oh, we got a GOAT in here. We have a goat sighting.
What's popping, bro?
What is
Can you
popping, yo?
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my brother. What's
I
up,
want,
man?
I want to make sure my internet good. So we can't lose another game because I went back to the garage, bro. Look, we breaking the curse. I put everything back in the garage. Everything is safe now. We are about to start winning games again, you guys. Look at the background. We're going on a run. How about that?
Bro. So basically what you're saying is you feel like the Raiders universe is tied up into your garage. How
Yes.
arrogant of you.
Yes.
How
Very
arrogant
arrogant.
of you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely,
It's
definitely.
terrible. It's
Nah.
terrible.
Hey, I was just moving stuff around. I seen you was live. I said, let me jump on my brother's stuff for a few minutes, man. What's going on?
I appreciate you, dog. Nothing much, man. We just look, man. We just really shooting the shit here, man. I'm hoping Hammer pull up too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It,
Shout out to the chat too. Shout out to everybody in the building. I see Mo. I see Violator. I see everybody rocking, man. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Yo, and
Yes.
I really, yo, bro, and I appreciate Mo and Violator pulling. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. That shit is dope, man. Shit is dope, man.
Definitely.
It's really dope, man. Real dope. But yo, we were really kind of kicking around, what we're gonna do going forward, man. Because when you really look at it, right? If win, lose, or draw, man, this game is the line of demarcation for the season.
Mhm.
Because if we win, it's like, okay, let's try to stack another one. Let's try to stack another one. The hope and the dreams of maybe sneaking in the playoffs kind of continues forward. If we
Yeah.
lose, well, now it's a different conversation we're having. Now it's
Oh yeah.
okay, what are we doing going forward? Who's going to be on this roster
Mhm.
next year? Who's getting playing time? Graf,
Yeah.
really quickly, who are the players that if we do not win, and I don't want to be a wet blanket here, who are the players that you have red circle that you want to see evaluated further and get more playing time?
Um, are we good still? I'm making sure my internet is not tripping, man. We
Yeah,
good?
yeah, you
Okay.
good, brother.
I'm definitely circling around Malcolm Kuntz. I want to see more of my young guy out of Buffalo, second year dude. A lot. Like I want to see what he can do. And if we lose this game, I want to see a little bit more Luke Masterson, some more UDFAs get some work. I want to see Webb out there. Moving forward, bro, I think we got to evaluate the young talent because this is a league where you have to have guys on rookie contracts in order to win games. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real, man. I want to see these young guys can do. Because look, if we're not winning with this stacked roster that we have right now, we're gonna have to move on from some of these contracts at some point and get right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to see Malcolm Kuntz. I want to see Luke Masterson. There's other guys too, man. I mean, look, keep Foster out there. I want to see more of Foster. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know, man. It's sad that we're coming down to this Jacksonville game as the game that's going to dictate the season. That's sad.
I never saw it being this way. Let me get to this Super real quick. Forget 3 days after the Super Bowl. Soon as the confetti drop, junk the car. He'll be working at NFL Network with his bro. Shout out to Docs and Hammer. My dog. Real quick. Violator. We are in this thing together, family. Yo, shout out to the legend, Violator. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for pulling up, brother.
Oh yeah,
My
hey Phil,
dog.
to Sean Bauer too. Definitely, I want to see more. Bro, he had a great preseason and then just non-existent from that point. Real talk.
Yo, Mo. Shout out to Docs for pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
What's up,
man.
Mo?
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. We definitely in this thing together. Definitely. Mo, if the Raiders lose Sunday, it's a full-blown roster evaluation time. Definitely, brother.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a fact, man. That is definitely a fact, man. Marvin Lewis. I'm not sure about Josh, but you have to give the man one more than just a year. I'm very intrigued on seeing Z with all his picks do his thing this year in the draft. Now, that's a fact, bro. Like, listen, Mark Davis has already just put water on this whole fire, Josh McDaniels thing. That's not happening. That's not even in the equation, and I'm glad it's not. The difference between Mark and his father is that Mark is not erratic. We do not
Yeah.
need erratic leadership at the top. We need to let the man have a full season, a full off season to kind of establish this thing. Because the worst thing you want is for him to go somewhere else and to do that somewhere else. We can't start over again. Look, the common denominator for the mediocrity over the last 10 years is number 4. That's what needs to change. And I'm that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nah,
too
my
too
bad.
too resilient? You got it, bro. Do you think getting rid of Carr is wishful thinking? A lot of the nation is tired of him, but you think this staff, to the staff, he's a fresh start? No, it's not wishful thinking, bro. It's a reason they put a trap door in his contract, bro. If they were totally committed to Derek Carr, they would have gave him a no trade clause with no trap door. But they put a trap door in there for a reason. You know, the no trade clause was for him to feel comfortable because he had confidence in himself. He's like, I'm going to ball out and they're going to want to keep me and I ain't going to go anywhere. But they said, you know what? If you don't, your ass is out of here.
Mo literally read my mind with those evaluations, man. Malcolm Kuntz, Sam Webb, Darian Butler, Neil Farrell Jr., Matthew Butler, Thayer Munford, and have Zamir White play more. We want to see what Zamir can do. And I don't know if y'all watch, but look, I follow Sincere McCormick, been a big fan of him since college. Looked at his stories. That man looked like he ready for warfare next year. I cannot wait to see what we can get out of that young UDFA, man, Sincere McCormick. But definitely, this is the perfect day. You want to see what you can get out of these young guys moving forward. Point blank, period, the end. Like Mo, that's a perfect list of players right there. Definitely.
All right, so I got a question for everybody in the chat. Graf, Mo, Violet, everybody. Big Mike. So contracts that you would separate from if this is a situation to where it's Operation Teardown next season.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3 contracts that you would want to separate from besides Derek Carr.
I was going to say you start with Carr. I mean, that's you free up what $40 million next year at 110, I believe, combined for the next year. That's a lot of money off the books alone. You know, we got to see what we get out of Darren Waller moving forward. I know he's questionable now for Sunday. Let's see what we have with him in this new system moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because if he can't stay, we have to figure out something with that contract, man. You know what I mean? Waller has to be the one. I still believe in Hunter Renfrow. This is a different system. There's a learning curve with this. We know Josh McDaniels has been great in the past with slot receivers. I want to be patient with Hunter Renfrow. I know he's dealt with some concussions and some, you know, the fumbles. I get it. But I want to still sit him down and have him be a part of this future. But Waller, definitely DC. And you mentioned it. A guy that we thought was going to be a pillar, you know, moving forward. If we could somehow, some way, like look at Colton Miller's contract, I'm sorry. You were right, Wasted. This is another situation. Colton Miller has not looked great this year. He is not. He's looked good in spurts, but he's not looked great. That's another one that you can look at. And mind you, though, these guys didn't put that contract together. So I don't know if Zeig can work some magic around that. I don't know what his contract looks like. Maybe someone does in the comment section, but that's not a contract that he can mess with. Chandler Jones, I don't think there's an out with that one. I don't.
Chandler Jones is an albatross. He is an anchor. Yeah. He is a guy that definitely you can't get rid of. And there is a guy that is backstage right now. He is thick-framed. He is a person who is near and dear to all of your hearts. He is a resident member of Mount Shieldmore. Give it up to the great Hammer. Hammer, what is the deal, brother?
Hammer.
What's good, brothers?
What's up, dog?
Going on?
What's the deal, brother? How you feeling today, man? Post-COVID.
What's poppin'?
Fucking exhausted.
Hammer in the dark. Hammer in the dark, bro. This is kind of spooky.
I just have the back LED strips on right now. I don't even know where the fuck my phone is to turn on the other lights in here.
Is this yet another YouTube show, Hammer After Dark? Please,
no.
Please don't do this to us.
We ain't on that BET shit.
Oh man, yo,
listen. There we go.
Listen.
There we go.
BET After Dark was goated. BET After Dark was goated, bro.
What that thing smell like?
Bro, I saw a lot of shit as a
I ain't
kid
got no panties on. Wax a million. But y'all know about it.
BET corrupted me as a child.
On a dance floor. What happened?
Y'all know nothing about that. Yo, wait a minute. He said these young folks don't know nothing about putting them in the mix. Yo, look, bro. Don't tell me nothing about MC Hammer if you don't know nothing about MC Too Big. Too Big MC. Y'all know nothing about that, yo. We don't do it. Is Jacoby Brissett a free agent next year to mentor a young rookie QB? Bro, I don't know if I would want Jacoby Brissett being a mentor to my young rookie QB. I'm just going to let's just put that out there. That's not the guy I want mentoring my QB. That's just me.
I thought he would have been serviceable as a backup for us. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Oh wait, they did beat the shit out of the Bengals though on Monday night.
Yeah, they did. I mean, Jacoby Brissett is a guy where he's a good backup if he's gonna be in the game for you for about like 3-4 games. You don't really, you know what I mean? He's a good backup. I don't want him mentoring my quarterback. I'm sorry. I'm cool, man. My dog, Big Mike, Hammer After Dark. Oh, Hammer After Dark, reason why I have kids.
My bad.
No, you talking about After Dark, the show? Wait, tell Docs I mean to reboot his Sacramento internet. Y'all stupid, yo.
Damn.
Docs is frozen like car in the pocket. Yo, y'all crazy, man. Yo, I really don't know about Graham. He only had one good season as a defensive coordinator, and the Giants defense is playing better without him. What do you guys think? He runs a complicated system. I think that the New York Giants, the years that he had a lot of talented players, and I think they still have a lot of talented players. I just think that we don't have the kind of talent to run the scheme that he has. You know what I mean? He had Jabril Peppers and all those guys, and you know what I mean, bro? Like, he has some talented players over there. James Bradbury. I just give the guy some time. Like, guys, we haven't had a full season on this guy, and we're trying to run him out of the town with pitchforks and flames, bro. You got to give the man some time. You got to give him some players. You know, Max Crosby and a geriatric Chandler Jones is not enough. It's just my personal opinion. Now, Hammer, what say you, my brother?
Look, I've said what I've said with this defense, and we still have not fucking addressed the things that we needed for this team to have a really solid defense. The interior D-line is not the best in the world. Our linebacking core, we thought Jayon Brown was supposed to be that answer as a coverage linebacker. He ain't doing it.
He hasn't really played a lot too, Hammer. He's been hurt.
Right.
He's been out.
Our secondary, we could have used another guy here or there.
Yeah, I tend to believe that the defense has been the elephant in the room. I think that the defense has been an elephant in the room because they didn't address it enough, and they're paying for it right now in real time, and they know it.
Yep.
And I think Zeke knows it. And to be quite honest with you, if they don't draft defense in the first like 3 or 4 picks, or like the first move of free agency is not a defender, they're in trouble. Real spill, man. Real spill.
If he's there second round, Devondre Sweat out of Texas, and I'm gonna fucking keep screaming that shit until it fucking comes to fruition. I'll go fuck.
Hammer, wash your mouth out with soap. You have a filthy mouth right about now. Wait a minute. Docs is back. Docs is back from parts of Melbourne.
My apologies, y'all. I'm trying this new internet that we have, so I'm working out the kinks on your channel. So I just wanted you to know that, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Man. Yeah, Docs. You know what Docs just did? Docs just took a piss and wiped his hand on our back. What an asshole. Thank you.
I also have a tornado outside my house right now. That's another reason why the Wi-Fi is probably tripping.
Nah,
I'm literally.
I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Appreciate you.
Literally in the middle of a damn tornado warning right now. Like, it's insane out
there.
Damn. That shit is crazy, bro. We see Docs floating around like the Wizard of Oz. We know what the hell's going on.
Is it better now? Does it look cool?
Well, you're fine now.
Yeah,
okay, I connected to this new Verizon internet that we got. I'm trying to see the difference.
You moving up in the world? Okay,
bro. We got two. Look, man, we got 2 different internets, man. This shit is wild in here, man. I don't know what the hell's going on, bro.
He said Javon Brown is covering the bench this week.
It's a fact, Circus. It's a fucking fact.
That's funny as hell. Yo, hey Docs, man, listen, I just hope that the tornado passes by you. Blessings. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is it in your town? Or you guys?
Oh, you know, it's bro. If I show you outside right now, this shit look crazy.
Oh,
it look crazy.
Yo, it's crazy the shit you get used to, bro. Living in Texas.
Just move to Jersey.
Look, I done been shot at 1,000,000 times, bro. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Hey, man, I'm like one of them people. Like, if it gets me, hey, it gets me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro.
So you're not gonna be like, what a world.
Yeah, I mean, I can't run. I mean, what am I gonna do? Is jump in my car and just drive back to California?
Nah, you come to Jersey.
My dog, Raider Primo's, what it is, man. What's going on, brothers? Wasted, Docs, and Hammer. That's what's up. Somebody said Demon Time. You can't play Demon Time if Andy's not here, yo.
Nah, it's not Demon Time. You just got the dark ends of the coast in here right now.
That's right, man.
Yeah, hey,
congratulations to Hammer on the Fanatics.
Thank you.
Hey, and Andy is sick of this shit, you guys. Andy will not be doing a video until we're 5-5. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Andy is disgusted.
Yes. Andy is, listen, bro. Yo, Andy is really, really, man. We're feeling for Andy right now. We're counseling him right now. Andy is over it. And to be quite honest with you, I had to kind of be coaxed back into this because I was over it too, man. I was going through shit, man. This team has been a huge disappointment, but I had to look myself in the mirror and know that I kind of expected this because of how bad the fucking defense is. Like, you know, like we knew, we kind of knew. If you watch this team and you see, you know, up front the deficiencies and shit, we kind of saw it, man. You try to be glass half full, but if you're a football guy, you kind of could see the writing on the wall. And it's okay. Yeah. It's okay, man. Let's just see what they can string together, man. Maybe this offense can play out of his mind in the last few games and kind of get us to a situation where we can win some games, man. You fellas think Trevor not a good QB and Carr's better? Trevor's career just started. Chris Ariel, we never said that, brother. I never said that. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a wonderful career in the National Football League, and I think the Jacksonville Jaguars have a very talented roster and a very good head coach, and this is a game where our season is on the line. That's what I think. I can't speak for the rest of my brothers.
No, I agree. Like I said what I said yesterday live, especially in regards to Trevor Lawrence. Like, look, they didn't win a game in October. That's cool. This team spent a lot of money during the offseason. This team was a team that was highly talked about with a lot of the roster moves that they made and the change of head coach and Doug Peterson. I think realistically this Sunday it's going to be a very close game, and I know a lot of people aren't going to want to hear that. I was thinking about this earlier today. We win, and if we win, I think we're looking at a score of like 27-24.
Hey, you just got to stop the run. You got to stop Travis. I mean, like, look, Lawrence, man, he hasn't been doing too much. Me and Wasted talked about this earlier on the phone, man. 1,800 yards passing, 10 TDs, 6 INTs, only 84.8 QB rating. I'm not really too worried about Trevor Lawrence. But he might have a fucking career game against us. He may Andy Dalton us. So,
and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like last week, it's Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, hardy, hard, and the fucking guy comes out and looks like Dan Marino against us. So let's just pump the brakes here. This shit can happen to us. Zay Jones could be looking like fucking Randy Moss against us. We got to pump the brakes. Let's see what we got. Somebody said that they'd rather have DC over Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, what the hell are they smoking? Are they smoking
D&D?
Yeah, D&D. Definitely, man. Raider Gabe, what it is.
Yo, I'm starting Calvin Ridley. I'm starting Calvin Ridley on Sunday for my fantasy team.
Oh, snap. Calvin Ridley back.
You're definitely getting 0 points, Hammer.
Calvin Ridley's back.
He got traded to the Jags and he's still suspended.
Oh wow! I didn't even hear that, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they gave up a couple like conditional picks and shit like that, but that's gonna be a great piece for them moving forward. If he comes back next season, bro, Lawrence got a number one option outside of Zay and Kirk. That's me. That's
how much you want to bet?
What?
Boo! I just said how much you want to bet. See, look, you guys are whack, man. Y'all supposed to pick up on that. Boo! Boo!
Gabe, what's up, my brother? What's up, man? Good to see my brother Gabe in the building.
Yo, they said you might as well burn your money now, Hammer. Travel from Jersey to Florida for this game. Landed today. We better not lose.
Okay.
Sean Umgren, that's what it is, man. I don't know why you did that to yourself, yo.
You know what?
Is going to be in a place to be.
I'm disappointed I'm not down there, actually.
Scouts down there.
Just because where they were practicing this entire week, that was my old stomping grounds in Florida. They're in Sarasota the whole week. I'm like, really? I missed out on being in my old stomping grounds.
Oh, yeah, you were in Sarasota, right?
I missed that shit.
Yeah, you were a catcher for the Mets?
Reds.
Yeah. We better hope DC doesn't get hit early, or it's going to be over when it starts, because Trayvon is coming, and Trayvon Walker is a monster.
Yo, he is a fucking freak, man.
Well, listen, there is one man who said that he was the best defensive player in this draft. There is one man who said he'd be the number one pick. There's one man on all of YouTube who said that. and his name is wasted talent. I want to pat myself on the back for the Trayvon Walker evaluation. And I want to say that I am one of the greats.
Wasted definitely picked him once everybody in the media did the same thing. So
No,
I hear you.
Yo, listen, we are muting you right now. You will be muted right now. You will be unceremoniously. Yo, you are muted right now. Grab, that is bullshit, and you know it. You know it right now.
All I'm saying is I've seen a lot of media pundits picking.
No, you're muted again. That's bullshit. You know I picked him first. You know it. Yo, you don't ever give me my damn credit, bro. You know I picked him first, bro.
You picked him first on YouTube for sure.
Get the F out of here, bro. You know I picked him, bro. You know it. I don't want to hear that crap. You know it. No, see, this is the whole Tariq Woolen argument all over again. This is the Tariq Woolen argument. Listen, I give you props on Bailey Zapp. I gave you Bailey Zapp props, bro.
I had a video on Tariq Woolen before anybody, so I just want you to know that.
Oh, here we go.
But
here we go.
Hammer did call the Bradbury to the Eagles for sure.
Yes, he did. Listen, Christopher Columbus. This guy,
there were a few things this offseason and this season I was right about. One was James Bradbury. The other two was the money that fucking Waller and Renfro both got. If y'all look back at the tapes, my numbers were right in that ballpark for both of those fucks. They ain't doing shit for us right now, motherfuckers.
That's right. Thank you, Jerry. Give Wasted his flowers.
Give him them dead roses, man. Give him them dead roses, man.
Yo, he said, Wasted, this is what happened when Nate Hobbs does not play. Now, that's a fact, bro. And I was saying that too, bro. Like, when Nate Hobbs doesn't play, bro, you don't realize how important he is to our defense, bro. He covers up so many deficiencies in that secondary, bro. And it shows how special he is. And I got to give a shout out to Kenny, bro. Kenny's been saying it since last year. He said Nate Hobbs is a number one corner. When a lot of us was saying we should keep him in the slot, you know what I mean? Me, I didn't want to take the risk because he was so good in the slot, bro. But the dude is special, man. And we need, and really to be quite honest with you, moving forward, man, I would like to see what it looks like. Nate Hobbs moving around and we get another cornerback that is a lockdown corner, bro, on the other side of him. That would be fucking a special thing to see, man.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what, though, man? As crazy as this sounds, because I wish we were winning games with Nate Hobbs in, this is the time to see and evaluate what we have without him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. Like looking at, we get to see what Rock Ya-Sin looks like. And when he's not in man, Ya-Sin does not look too well. You know what I mean? The Meek looked pretty good in the nickel. I want to see what some of these guys can do with Nate out. You know what I mean? Because if this is going to be the year where we're just evaluating talent, that's it. Like, this is the year to evaluate what we have. We already know what Nate brings to the table. Nate is going to be a cornerstone of this defense for years to come. So looking at Anthony Averett now, he has been getting cooked the past few weeks. He looks like at this point, he's not going to be a part of the defense moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Your Anthony Averett is looking like, bro, it's like the Scooby-Doo cartoons when they catch the villain at the end. He's going to take his mask off, and they're going to be like, I know who it is. It was Damon Arnett the whole time. And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids. It's terrible, man. Raider Gabe, I'm not wasting any more money on tickets till we start winning again. I am definitely with Graf on that one, 100%. I will be watching from beginning to end, but no more traveling to lose. Raider Gabe says, and if those jabronis don't win, I am going to be giving them a damn figure 4. Thank you, Steph B. Jones, for the $10.99 super chat. Appreciate you.
I love that. Family.
Yeah, right? Maybe if Averett cut his hot Cheeto dust dreads off, he might play better. He sucks.
Shit.
God. Yo, Gabe. Hey, Gabe, pull up if you free on Sunday, bro. Let's do the game. I'm doing the live stream, bro. Pull up. Come rock with me during the game. Shout to Gabe.
Yo, wait, Circus Raider. Kenny for sure called that. We all wanted him in the slot, but he damn sure is terrorizing opposing pass games.
Look, when you're fucking practicing every single day doing one-on-ones against Devontae Adams, iron sharpens iron. He fucking earned that spot. He absolutely earned that shit this year.
Yeah, wait. Averett is playing with one hand. Graham is worse than Paul Gunther. We the people.
Oh, shit.
Wash your mouth out with soap. Wash your mouth out with soap. We the people. Sit in the corner. You were on timeout. Nobody is worse than Paul Gunther.
Hey, we
Nobody
the
in the
people.
history of the league.
What's funny was Paul Gunther went out and got people that fit his scheme, fit his system, and was ass. Give Brown some time.
Jones was Julio Jones. Come on, bro. Paul Gunther, bro, the dude been here for 8 games, going on 9 games. Paul Gunther was inept for like a few years, bro. He's terrible. And he had people that fit his scheme and was horrible, bro. Horrible.
His system didn't even make any sense. It only made sense when he played against the Chiefs. Ain't that shit weird?
Yeah, man.
Is it?
He sucked.
Man.
He said, nah, I wasted, he booty. Yo, listen. Look, I'm gonna give him to the middle of next season. If he's asked by the middle of next season, I will come for him with the pitchforks and flames, just like we always do. We keep it 100% real here on Raider Nation Unlimited. But I will tell you this: you have to give these guys a chance to get their own players in here, bro. You can't, like, when you have these regime overlaps, you got to give these guys a chance, bro. You got to. Yeah. You have to. When you have these regime overlaps, give them a chance. Give them a chance, bro.
I honestly think a lot of us, and this goes for the Raider content creators as well as the fans, we've gotten ahead of ourselves right now. And this is the first time I'm saying this to anybody. With what we're doing or what we haven't done this year, it's a new regime, it's a new front office. I've looked at it when it comes to some of these contracts, including our coaches and some of these players that got their extensions. This realistically is a 2 to 3 year plan. Everybody, especially us, a lot of us were all in thinking this is going to be the year. We're going to fucking go to the Super Bowl, da-da-da-da-da. Just fucking have patience, y'all. Have patience. This is a legit 2 to 3 year plan.
I mean, really think about it. What teams have really just got a new head coach and kind of just went in and won the whole thing? I mean, it's kind of, I mean, I know it's happened probably in the past, but it's very rare. It took Sean McVay a while to get one. You know what I'm saying? It took Andy Reid some time to get one. Like, it took him a long time to get one. But these guys don't just come in and just win a championship. You know what I mean? You're definitely right on that, Hammer. We definitely jumped the gun, bro, for sure. Like,
Paul Gunther is the GOAT. The last time we beat the Chiefs, he was the defensive coordinator. You bugging. Look, Julio Jones wasted. This East Coast offense ain't working. Wait a minute. Hold up. How did you put the full weight of the Raiders having a bad defense on the whole East Coast?
I agree, Julio. Facts.
Man, get F out of here, man. It's nonsense. Nonsense.
They practice in the snow in Boston. Julio, you are definitely right. Wow. We're not built for this shit.
Angry man, what you doing here? Man, sit your ass down.
Come on with that shit, man. Yo, man.
Always the East Coast fault, man. Facts.
Yeah, man. See, y'all on some bullshit, bro. Y'all on some bullshit. But look, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Oh, Dirty Eric, DC for prep. What DC you talking about, bro? I hope y'all not talking about Derek Carr. Waller, hammy got torn, and manhandled by Plum. Oh my God, man. There y'all go with this nonsense. Wait, Gunther lost on his birthday because of his defense. He let Kelsey have whatever he wanted. Stop with the Gunther defilling the Queef's praise. He's ready game just troll as of now. Graham ain't no better. We were lucky last year. The team was okay. Plus, it's an entirely new team. 20-plus new players are going to take a few. Another year of high expectation with shitty results. Guys, on some seriousness, what QB should we draft? And don't tell me this time.
Will Levis. Will high stakes Levis.
Hey, man. Hey, Graphic. Hammer, I'm going to tell you guys something on the way out, man. Look, man, we got some guy in here that's a troll, man. He's not Polygon, wherever his name is, Polygraphic. I'm going to block this guy. Hey, man, you're going to get blocked. And then these guys get blocked. Let me get back to it, right? User was blocked. Now, listen, man.
we got to talk about quarterbacks, man, because I like to go into a little quarterback, little spider wide tooth banana, right? If you're gonna talk about who we should be drafting, there's only one answer. It's Kelsey Plum. Now, the reason why we should be drafting Kelsey Plum, man, she has real good footwork. She's a sturdy chin, nice jawline. She's tall,
Fucking help me.
great footwork. She's great in the pocket. Throws the ball hard. She's right here in Las Vegas, man.
Throws the balls hard.
Yes, man. She has great chemistry with Darren Waller, Hunter Renfro. She's right here in Vegas too. We get her on the cheap, man. And man, let me tell you something, man. Darren Waller told me, man, she's great on the spider wide tooth banana, man. If you know what I'm saying, man. Hey, man, Kelsey Plum, man, second rounder. Watch out for her.
Oh shit!
I got to start smoking this shit here.
Listen, right here.
Yeah. Look, guys, man, we gotta get out of here, man. Let me stop talking about this beautiful lady, man, and this man's girlfriend, man. It's all jokes, man. It's all fun, man. Y'all, listen, man. It's been an excellent show. I appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. We had a wonderful time. Y'all, later tonight, Built Different, Graphic, myself, Money L, maybe some other special guests. It's gonna be a wonderful time. Y'all pull up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thanks for Mo, Violet, everybody for pulling up.
Mental health Built Different tonight, you guys. I got to get my internet together real quick though, but mental health Built Different. I think all of us Raider fans can understand what mental health is. So you guys come on, pull on up and let's scream at each other for a little bit.
That's right, man. Listen, I know what mental health is, or the lack thereof.
There you go.
With the Raiders, man, because my mental health has been fleeting all season. You guys have a wonderful night. We will see you guys this weekend. We're going to be active all weekend. Hammer, you got anything going on?
Just Sunday morning, start sit 'em, but then I'll be live with my brothers doing the game. I ain't going nowhere this weekend. I'm still living proof that COVID is around, y'all. Wash your hands, your asses.
The vid is around. The vid is around, everybody. But yo, till the next time. Y'all know what I always say. Peace.